I can't, bro. You don't supposed to never cut a horse off. You never cut a horse off. Learn the law. You never cut a horse off, brother.
In Chicago, Illinois, that's the voice of Adam Hollingsworth, also known as the dreadhead Cowboy. He is riding his horse to work.
If you hurt my horse, you're going to get sued. Go ahead and hit my horse. Go ahead and hit my horse. Hey, I'm traveling, brother. And I'm detained.
You are detained.
Okay, that's all you had to say. That's all you... Why am I detained? Why am I detained? I'm traveling. Why am I detained?
You are detained because you're riding a horse on a horse.
Is it illegal?
What?
Is it illegal?
Yes, it's illegal.
Actually, on roadways in Illinois and a lot of other states, it is not illegal.
Give you nothing. Get a white shirt.
Get off the horse.
I'm not getting off nothing. Get a white shirt.
Get off the horse.
Get a white shirt.
Get off the horse, sir.
Get a white shirt.
Sir, get off the horse.
White shirt is a reference to a police supervisor.
So he's refusing to stop when I stop to talk to him. Why are we riding the horse down the street, man?
Get a white shirt.
This ain't the jail. Get a white shirt.
Get a white shirt. Get your sergeant or lieutenant.
Give me your driver's license.
I'm not giving you nothing. Listen, can I get a sergeant or lieutenant over here? I don't want to talk. I'm traveling. I'm running late from work. I'm traveling, and y'all. It don't matter. It don't matter. Okay. Get a white shirt over here.
The animal cannot be on the roadway, said the deputy. But according to rules of the road published by the Illinois Secretary of State, horseback riders may use public roadways. The exceptions are controlled access highways and most expressways. However, Illinois statutes add that if traffic must be banned, authorities are required to erect and maintain applicable signs stating the restrictions. There are no restriction signs on this roadway, and it's not an expressway or controlled access highway. So Mr. Hollingsworth is within his rights.
Get a white shirt over here. Get a lieutenant over here. Why are we still talking? Y'all don't even know who I am, and y'all want to bother me.
We're trying to find
It don't matter. It don't matter who I am. It don't matter who I am. What's your badge number? What's your badge number? What's your badge number? What's your badge number? What's your name? What's your name, brother? I'm finna y'all detain me for no reason, bro. I'm finna be y'all gonna let me go in a minute. I'm gonna be let loose in a minute. Don't touch my horse. Don't touch my horse. And then y'all blocking off traffic.
Despite being warned not to touch the horse, the Cook County deputy does it again.
Y'all don't touch my horse. You scaring my horse. You scaring my horse. Whoa. Okay, y'all scaring my horse. Whoa, whoa.
Alright, just park the horse.
I'm not parking. I'm parked right now, so what's the problem? Y'all stopping traffic for me traveling, bro? Do y'all know the law? Do y'all know the law? Do you know the law? Y'all finna make a donkey out of y'allself. Y'all don't even know who I am. Y'all listen, I prove cops like you, y'all don't know the law, and y'all just pull people over, wasting my time. Wasting my time for what?
Mr. Hollingsworth then schools the deputies on horse safety.
You never cut in front of a horse. Learn the law. You never turn your siren going on a horse. You never blow a horn on a horse, because you can start on my horse.
Maybe you shouldn't be on a horse on a public street.
Show me something that says a horse can't be on the street. Dummy. Y'all don't know the law. Y'all don't even know the law. Why do they let y'all get these badges and y'all don't know the law? That's not good. Do you know before that was cars, what was transportation?
Okay, we go back to the 1800s.
Before that, listen. Okay, bro.
As Mr. Hollingsworth tries to ignore the deputy's obnoxious attitude, a supervisor finally arrives. The sergeant chats with colleagues. Then, a few minutes later, the sergeant steps up to Mr. Hollingsworth and the deputy who initiated the traffic stop. The sergeant notes that Mr. Hollingsworth, or anybody else on a horse, just has to be on the side of the roadway.
Yeah, that's what I was doing. he's in this traffic.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened with this. Yeah. I know my. No, he's cool. But the officer right there, he actually cut my horse off, and my horse actually clipped itself. Tell him he don't supposed to do that.
When a horse clips itself, that means one limb has contacted another. It can happen when horses are frightened, and the resulting damage to a horse's leg can be serious.
I'm going back for him, because he don't supposed to cut my horse off.
So a cop just threatened to impound my vehicle. Watch how quick he changes when he finds out that I have a dash cam running in my car.
Today,
How you doing?
we're in a hurry to get someplace, are we?
A little bit.
That's what your driving tells me.
You're not
Your vehicle's impounded for excessive speed effective now.
Impounded?
Impounded. So you're losing your vehicle for 7 days right now.
This driver's interaction with the police is escalating quickly. After being pulled over for allegedly speeding, TikTok user Luke finds himself facing an officer on a power trip. The responding officer wastes no time letting Luke know he's seizing and impounding his car, and he can pick it up in a week. But then the situation takes a turn.
So the video feed cuts off here and switches to audio because I had my phone recording my pocket. What I had done was pulled out the memory stick that was in my dash cam, and that's what the cop sees and questions me on.
I don't know why you're messing with that, sir. I'm asking you for your license.
I don't think you asked me quite yet for it,
Thank you. I'm sorry?
I don't think you asked me for it yet.
You're right. I didn't. Okay. I have one of those too, but I don't know.
It takes speed. So when we go to court,
so-
we can talk about it.
Go to court.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay. Well, I was going to let you off with a warning.
Did you catch that huge change in the officer's tone? It's enough to give anyone whiplash. That's because this officer just realized that he's being recorded, and that his attempt to make Luke seem non-compliant is about to get a lot harder. Officer Impound isn't so cocky now. Suddenly, all that talk about taking away Luke's car for 7 days goes out the window. Now the officer seems reluctant to go to court, perhaps because he realizes how many mistakes he's made from the very beginning of this interaction. What was about to be a major abuse of police power is now a warning. Here's Luke's advice to other drivers.
And just like that, we go from a 7-day impound to a warning. All it took was him realizing that he was being recorded, that obviously I had my driving recorded, and threatening calmly to go to court and talk about it there. So have a dash cam, threaten to use it when you have to.
Commenters on Luke's video were stunned at just how poorly this cop managed to do his job. MG asks, was this a legit police officer? Another says her dash cam uploads video directly to the cloud, so police can't seize her camera and her evidence. But most commenters were just surprised to see a cop driving a Hyundai. Police abuse of power is rampant in the United States, and it's especially on display during traffic stops, when, as one lawyer puts it, police officers have as much power as God. But there's one thing police don't want you to know. If you have a dash cam or another means of recording your interaction, it's a lot harder for them to spin a story that ends up with you in trouble. And how do we know that police recording works? Because Republicans around the country are fighting to make it illegal. In Arizona, the state GOP passed a law that makes it a crime to document a police stop, something that Democrats and Republican civil rights lawyers say clearly violates your First Amendment. But that doesn't matter to the far right. According to a report from The Atlantic, Arizona Governor Doug Ducey's newest law criminalizes any recording within 8 feet of police activity. That means if you record the police breaking the law, it's you who will end up in jail, not the police. And that video you took, it won't be legally admissible as evidence either. Wow. Other Republican governors want to take Ducey's law nationwide, with huge chilling effects for the rest of the country. Take this case from Virginia, where a multiracial army officer recorded police pointing guns at him, pepper spraying him, and dragging him to the ground. Watch this. But I must warn you, it is disturbing.
Get out!
What's
Get out!
going on? What
Get
did
out
I
the
do?
car! Get out now!
I have not committed any crimes.
You're being stopped for a traffic violation. You're not cooperating at this point right now. You're under arrest
For a traffic-
You're being detained. Just get out of my
Relax.
car.
Can you please
Get out.
relax? Can
Get
you
out.
please relax?
Get out of the car right now.
This is not how you treat a vet. I'm actively serving this country, and this is how you're gonna treat me.
Back up, Daniel.
I didn't do anything.
Back up.
Whoa, hold on.
Hey,
What's going? Hold on. Watch it.
Air 4 OCs deployed.
Get out of the car!
We only know about this incident because this veteran recorded and released it, and as a result, at least one of those officers was fired from his job. But in Doocyland, that video wouldn't be admissible in court, the public would have no right to see it, and that veteran would risk serious jail time. This is the same GOP that says if you've done nothing wrong, you have nothing to hide. One commenter describes this veteran's situation as one of the worst arrests they've ever seen. He says the veteran seems confused and that it's no surprise these police were fired. And unlike Luke's story, the presence of video didn't stop these officers from breaking the law, but it did ensure they faced a punishment for their official misconduct. With Republicans campaigning on their wish to put police permanently above the law by extending immunity and limiting the public's ability to record them, our country faces a serious threat to law and order.